TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And a look at the stats for Alperen Sengun.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. MP is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Rockets, they've got Kevin Durant. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. 2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. You know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Let's toss it to the sideline, where we've got more on MP's historic season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Good stuff there. Thank you. And the technical free throw is good.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Now here's Beasley. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Randall pulls down the board. Fires for 3. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Three-pointer, VanVleet. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And Houston has possession. Out to Beasley. Beyond the arc. Houston with another miss. About a minute into this first quarter. To the paint. Here's Edwards. That one drops for him.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Durant, the pass to Beasley. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
For Houston, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Back to VanVleet. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. VanVleet against MP. Inside. VanVleet, the pass to Sengun. Outside Eason. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards finds McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And we've got word on some action happening in the Eastern Conference. Shams, what's the latest?
Thank you, B.A. Things are happening for Detroit in the Pistons front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated.
I just love the ball movement.
First quarter of